So this is our film of Julius Caesar, which is a play about violent regime change and the consequences of, I suppose, taking up arms and the kind of aftermath of that. We chose the play partly because it has a fantastic central role for Harriet, Brutus, but also because it gave the opportunity for almost every woman in the company to step outside her usual zone in classical theatre, which is often being the love interest, to put everybody on the political stage. So the women were playing politicians, they were playing warriors and leaders. Julius Caesar's Rome really did feel like a prison to the conspirators because Caesar had sort of cut off their freedom of movement, freedom of speech, and so it seemed like a good kind of parallel universe.
I had to build two characters. I had to build Brutus and the prisoner who is playing Brutus, and it really helped to have the stepping stone of a female character to identify with who is playing Brutus. Theatre is the antithesis of prison. It gives you identity, it gives you a voice, where in prison you're just a number. So to have people who were used to being a number and locked up at a certain hour of the day and eating their meals at a certain hour of the day, to have those people released to shout and scream and put their feelings and emotions and commitments and violent emotions, because a lot of female prisoners have experienced violence against themselves in their lives and within the prison system, and therefore they're more closer to the experience of Brutus within Rome, for instance, than I am. So that lent me another stepping stone, another bridge towards playing a character who might be prepared to fight violence with violence.
There were several things that Harriet and I and the company learnt from going to workshop these plays inside prison that fed into the productions that you're going to see. One was that when you go into prison to do work, you're never in control of your environment, and that at any moment the prison regime will suddenly kind of come crashing into the room and decide they want to take over the room. So one of the important things that underpinned this film is the sense that though these prisoners are performing this play, they have no control over it, and at any moment the regime is going to just interrupt the event. In fact, the event might not even finish. They might not even be allowed to do that. So this gives the whole way in which these are performed a very special tension. It's as if there is only one chance to perform this. And if you don't finish it, if you don't get it right, that's all there is.